Hi, I'm Katie Marshall, and I'm 33 years old, and I live here in Owatonna. I've been a resident for 5 years, and I have 3 children, Mark, Tiana, and Antoine. I grew up in St. Paul, Minnesota. My parents were married. My father was abusive to my mother. I remember she had to flee him, and I remember living in a homeless shelter on Grand Avenue in St. Paul. My childhood was struggling. A lot of addiction and alcoholism I came from, which I thought was normal. Then I myself became an addict, and I know that the life that I came from, I do not want my children ever knowing any part of that type of life. 2 years ago, I woke up like any other day, and I believe Mark had some doctor's appointments to go to, and when I returned home back here to Owatonna, my world just fell apart within a matter of moments. My husband was forcefully removed from the home, and I became a single parent. I became the sole provider. I was left there alone, and I lost my vehicles were taken away from me. My home was taken away from me. After I lost my house, I had to stay at different friends' houses. And some nights I could stay there, 2 or 3 nights, and other nights it was just one. I would go door to door to people that had rental properties to see if anyone was willing to work with me or negotiate. And I told them my story on how I have these 3 kids, and I refused to let their life be destroyed by what happened to us, being homeless and not having anywhere to go. And I remember just sitting there thinking, what am I going to do? What am I going to do? And I just remember looking in the phone book, and I went to the county resource people, and they gave me a little pamphlet to look through. And that's when I saw the Transitional Housing Program thing. They do help people pay their rent and to find a home to live in. And that's when I called, and the lady said that there was a waiting list, and if I would like to be put on it. And I'm like, yes, absolutely, I would like to be put on it. And I did keep calling month after month, and I kept praying, and I just felt it that I would be selected, but I knew it would take time. Absolutely, homelessness can happen to anybody. You would have talked to me 3, 4, 5 years ago, I would have never thought it was me. Not me with 3 kids. The one that had it the hardest was my 6-year-old Mark. Mom, why can't we go back home to our White House, Mom? I never wanted my son to ask me questions like that. It is a relief to know that my children are safe, and I'll never forget the day that I got that phone call. Hearing her voice on the other line saying that, I felt like I won the lottery a little bit. It was so overwhelming, and I was so full of joy. I just knew everything was going to be okay. I knew it would be okay. Thank you for believing in me. Thank you for giving me hope. You've been a blessing in my life. With your kind hearts and your generosity, you guys made this all happen. It wasn't me, it was you. And I thank all of you for this. I wish I could thank each and every one of you personally. And I'm very blessed to be able to sit here today and share my story with you, so you guys know what you're doing is an amazing gift to many, many, many families.